Hello lovely people. I've had a few people ask how do I colour on Photoshop, so I thought I'd actually do a tutorial for you guys. I apologise for any random noises in the background because I have 2 children, 2 bunnies and 2 cats. So I have a comic panel here from the next page of Zerglebot the Dragon Saviour. So what I do is get rid of all these first. So I've got Legido I'm colouring today, so I always have a panel open where I can reference his colours. So this little tool here, tap it onto any spot, then you come onto this one. So at the moment I have got the line art layer on, so I want to go down here, add a new layer, and now we go back to this layer. Get the magic wand tool, tap on the white here, and if you hold shift and press in there, so if you've got any sort of gaps in the picture you want to colour, make sure you highlight those. And then we're going to go up to select, inverse, then select, modify, contract. And you might need to play about with this, it depends how big the brush tool is. Mine is currently 3. So 1 pixel is enough for me, and you go OK. So you can see what that's done is it's literally highlighted all your line art and it's given you that to colour in, if that makes sense. So if we go back to the layer below the lines, we can start colouring. So when I first start, literally do that, because then you've got your base colour. And then you go back, get another colour that you need. Obviously you need a slightly smaller pen here, and then you just start to colour your details in, like so. So this is how I colour. There are probably easier ways to colour, but this is the way I've always coloured, because I find it the easiest, but like I say, there are easier ways out there. So some of the tools might not be in the same place. I've got Photoshop Elements 14. I came from Photoshop 7, so I know that some of the tools aren't always in the same place, so you might have to have a little pause of this video if you can't find things like the Modify Contract tool. So I just thought I'd do a headshot, make this as quick as I possibly can for you guys. So yeah, literally you just by hand. It's best to do this with a tablet if you can. It's not impossible to do it with a mouse, but it is a hell of a lot easier if you do it with a tablet. If you just rub out his eyes, because we'll come back to that in a while. Like so. Colour his horns. So when I finish colouring him, I'm not going to bother the wings because it's just going to take too long and I'll bore you guys to death. So I'll just finish his horns. And this is just basically a flat colour tutorial. I might do some more if this is helpful to anyone at all on how to shade, etc. For now this is just literally how to colour. So I'm going to do his teeth a slightly grey colour. Oh, right. So I've only got his wings to do left, so I'll do those in a while. So to unselect, you just literally click this tool here, tap anywhere in the white, and then if you zoom in, you can see it's gone around your hair, but you may need to tidy up in some places. So where there's little cracks, then you just need to go around with the rubber tool, just neaten those up. If you're colouring in white or a light grey, what I usually tend to do is for a background I do a darker colour, because then you can see a lot easier where you have and haven't coloured, because I find it a little bit weird when you are colouring white because you think you're colouring in and you actually aren't. So if you've got a darker background you can actually see where you're colouring. So yeah, as you can see that's now a flat colour. and that's pretty much how I do my flat colours. So yeah, I hope that's of some use to you guys. I'm sorry for rambling. Depending on how much this has helped people, I might do a few more videos of how to shade, how to do backgrounds, blah blah blah. So yeah, thanks again for sponsoring my comic and giving me the motivation to carry on. Honestly, I don't feel myself losing motivation because of you guys, so I really do appreciate it. So yeah, I'm going to go now because I'm rambling. So thank you all.